There you are, sweet baby angel, and it is that time to rehash.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehash. Giving this video a thumbs up really does help, so if you could do that, I would be forever grateful. So many watch and don't give a thumbs up. It doesn't really make sense. If you're going to watch the whole video, you must have enjoyed parts of it. Do that for Daddy, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you want the episodes sooner than everybody else, you want them ad-free and a little bit of extra length, you can sign up to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/rehashed. I know a lot of people are like, I can't do it, and that's okay. But it costs a lot to look this beautiful. So Patreon exists for me to pay just for my upkeep. Oh, Matt, look at all the filler that's going here. You think this is fat? No, it's all filler. We're about to get into another episode of Mafs AU, the cast of 2023. We're in that weird stage where we're trying to believe in true love, but it's tough because we know that Mafs is a trap. Oh, and so many people are commenting below going, where can I watch the whole episodes? Get yourself a VPN. I use ExpressVPN, and if you want to use my link below, you can. You'll get an extra 3 months free. That means if there's ever some free television around the world, you just set your location to that destination and boom, you can watch it. Click that link. Get an extra 3 months free with ExpressVPN.
No pillow forts were injured?
No, we put the pillows where we had them the first night, so that just, Dan had already had them there, which was great. I'm like, oh, you already knew.
Did I snore at all, honestly?
I was too tired to realise.
I was too tired to realise. I didn't realise you snore, but you did. In fact, all morning night. But you know, it's fine. It was nothing. I was out, Dan. Maybe the pillow fort's there to muffle the noise of the I've never really understood putting pillows down the middle of a bed. What's it gonna do? What, you accidentally will touch each other during the night? Oh no! We touched feet? Oh, well that's it, I'm pregnant now.
Get to go island hopping, I think.
I love being out in the water.
Favourite is being out on the water.
Yeah, I can tell. I think he really knows me pretty well, and it's like it's all coming together.
Yeah, I'm so cynical. You know me, sweet baby angel. I'm just sitting here thinking, which one of them has the secret? Which one of them is going to implode this beautiful relationship that we're supporting way too much already?
I don't think she feels comfortable in allowing just a few more seconds of silence. Because generally in that 2, 3, 4 seconds of silence, I'm like preparing the next thing to say.
Okay, oh, sorry guys. All right, silence over. I am prepared with what I'm going to say. Jessie, it's so specific. You were asking for a couple of extra seconds of think time before you respond, and she's just a chatty person, and she's always got something to say. But you need an extra few seconds. That's really going to change everything for you. It could be a beat up in the edit, but you're coming across so fucking petty. If she could just change this little thing about her, if she gave me an extra 3-4 seconds of just, you know, just dead air between comments. Oh, fuck. I tell you what, if you fixed this, right, if you changed for someone like Jessie, he would just find something else. And then if you fixed that, he'd find something, and it would go on and on and on. So we've looked in on 2 couples that we think might actually work in Dan and Sandy and Cam and Lyndall. We've ticked off Jessie and Claire, who we not so sure about now. And speaking of not so sure about, there's been a turnaround. That's right, guys. We all had Harrison wrong.
So, Jess, she's had conversations with the bridal party that she was confused to why she wasn't a bridesmaid.
I'm just... So she stirred shit to my new husband after 2 hours because she couldn't handle the fact that this wasn't about her.
Oh, 100%.
Like, why are you making this about you? Like, my poor husband has been absolutely annihilated. Poor guy, all he's done is come in here and tried to start again. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Seeing you two both at the altar, natural you guys were with one another, it really did warm my heart. You guys have been matched so perfectly.
Thank you so much for letting me know all of that. This changes everything. So I want to take myself
Okay, thanks, Kira. You've changed everything. Kira, you were also on the shank him bandwagon at the wedding. Now, in my first video, I said it is odd that you would be in sort of a dating-esque situation just before going on to Mafs. And so many of you SBAs were like, Jess is a plant. Why is she there? She's from The Bachelor. She's clearly doing it to get attention. And it turns out you're right. I love that she did it for the trash, mess, and drama. I still don't think it's going to change my whole perception of Harrison. That perception was created before we got to the big scandal, which if you watched our lives, you would have figured out that the text messages that have been released don't really say anything. It certainly didn't seem like he was in a fully committed relationship with someone else when he applied for Mafs. So that seems to be a huge beat up. Good on Jess though. She was like, well, it didn't really work out for me on Batch, but I am ready to take over this Mafs wedding. Big turnaround from Kira. Big turnaround from Bronte. We're just ready to just forgive and forget. Okay, I still don't trust Harrison. And it has nothing to do with him dating multiple women before he went into Mafs. That has nothing to do with it. Everything else has something to do with it.
I had a really interesting phone call from my sister. She said, apparently Jess pretty much bombarded our entire day. For 5 minutes of fame, she got you in so much trouble, and for what?
It's literally Jess just
what?
trying to get 5 more minutes. Don't give the fire any more oxygen. It was yesterday.
I want to put this to rest, like it's done.
I guess Harrison took that well. Instead of going, boom, I told you she's just a messy bee. Jess was definitely being messy. And yet I'm still really worried about Harrison. I can't turn it off. I can't move on. And I'm not gonna. How many more weddings do we have to go? Have we married them all off yet? God, it feels like we've been into a lot of weddings already.
So I do think I am a catch. I really do. No
Hey,
one
Tani.
else seems to.
Hi, my name's Oliver. I'm 32. I'm 26, and I am a professional voiceover artist. Do you consider yourself a catch?
I hate those questions. Oh my God.
This week on Mafs, Angela.
Always trying to take my fucking job. I do know not personally, I just have worked with before, the big guy, the Mafs guy who talks like this. I'm ready to go at a moment's notice. His name's Steve Britton, and I don't think Brito would be threatened by Ollie, essentially on his audition for Mafs, also auditioning to be one of the network voices. So if you don't know what a professional voiceover artist is, as wanky as that title is, and I just try to avoid it whenever I tell people what I do to make money. But essentially, just think Subway sandwich artist, but instead of a sandwich getting made, it's a voiceover, and our customers could be like, some dickhead from an ad agency who's always like, yeah, can you do it faster but slower and sound more dramatic but also really happy? If you could do that, then you'd nail it. And even if you do deliver on that, they'll still tell you to fucking do it again. Have I explained what a voiceover artist is properly? Anyway, so that's what Ollie does. All right, so even though there's no science anymore, it's just a conversation, we've decided that Tani and Ollie should be together because they're both very young.
I've been ghosted, so I'm not on any of the apps or anything like that, which I think is a good start.
Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, all of those, which just really isn't the best way to make connections.
I feel the best way to get to know a person is to be with them in everyday life. I kind of like it to be organic.
Like literally, please give me a good husband. Famous last words.
Yeah, I'm transparent. What you say is what you get. That's me, I'm me.
That's me, I'm me. Nothing pretentious about that. That's me, I'm me. And clearly, Tani, even though she is young, she definitely has seen the show before, and she's begging the producers to give her the good husband. I know there's only a couple that you dish out every year, so please let me get the good one. I know there's a Cam and Jules in every season, and I also know there's a B in Tam Tam. So let's try and go more towards Cam and Jules for me, if you could. Thanks, guys.
new openness that we're seeing in this generation.
I mean, they could literally
Yeah.
flip modern dating on its head.
We three Gen Xers are going to learn something about love and relationships.
Yes.
New Gen Z lovers.
New Gen Z lovers. No science. Also, you've gone straight in. You just said that they're Gen Z lovers, but we don't know that for sure, 2 shillings. And you certainly don't, because there's absolutely no fucking science. None of this anymore, which is still driving me mad. I love the thought that they're the experts, but they're going to learn something from 2 children. You're meant to know. Your job is knowing.
Yeah, I'm getting married. Obviously, I love you guys, and I'd love for you guys.
Somebody's trying to tell you something. That's a good sign.
Symbolic.
Even though there was a huge crack of thunder and and God was saying,
No, do not do this. Ollie, get a 6-pack and go on Love Island.
He better be a good guy.
Generous and good heart. Be kind.
Sorry, but if he comes in with that weird little bowl cut haircut, straight away, boy, on the list.
Be positive.
be positive, be positive. Ollie only has slightly an odd haircut where he shaves this bit but leaves everything else to grow. It's not a bowl cut. I'm with Tani's mum. Be positive. I didn't know, as Tani's friend has described to us, having a bowl cut like that is full fluff boy these days. It is good to know when the fluff boys change their look, because it's harder to spot them, you know?
You look very handsome.
Thanks, Mum. Thank you.
Oh,
How you
that's
guys going?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Ooh, so official.
Oh, I think Tammy will be happy.
Hello, Mum.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your tie? Why haven't you got a tie?
No tie.
No tie?
I want to see his
No
reaction.
time. Producer said no
I'm
time.
looking right at him.
Or they're going to watch his facial reactions. Oh, he looks
Instinct and
happy.
like genuinely how I felt in that moment. I mean, I don't know what I looked like, but I felt pretty stoked.
Thank God. He's so handsome. Great smile, such good energy.
Mum's happy. Oliver's happy. Tani's happy. This is great. One concern, they are very, very young. They're so young. I don't think I knew, and I'm not saying that everyone, has the same mental capacity as me. I'm hoping people have a lot more. But at that age, I had no idea about anything. So I'm a little bit concerned that maybe they're at the same stage and they think they know what they want. All right, I'm going to stop acting like an old man and just embrace the love. I do love that all the lights that they've got scattered around the warehouse that they're getting married in matches my colour scheme. Someone from Endemol is a big fan, obviously. No one else has put blue and purple together.
For a 26-year-old who orders takeout more times than he cooks. Not the biggest fan of online dating.
So Aussie.
We will find comfort in each other. I hope we fall in love too.
Oh, great. It might not be obvious, but I actually have a Thai background. My favourite thing to do is cook Thai food with my mum.
There you go.
Hope you like Thai food.
It's like my favourite, whatever, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm a big Thai food eater. It's my #1 favourite fast food. So that's good.
Oh, it's not good that you called it fast food. It's not Macca's. You can't get Thai in a drive-through, although, give me a Massaman beef in a drive-through. I'd love it.
Yes, Mommy.
They are just the most supportive parents I could ever ask for.
What makes you so emotional when you talk about your family?
Family's a big part of me. Brother was the one to tell me that my ex wasn't good enough. And it made me realise, I shouldn't be in this relationship anymore. Like a week after Jordan told me, I broke up with him. It's really important that they have really good, stable career.
Make sure that you live comfortably.
You want him to have a career.
Oh, Jordan worries me a little bit. Jordan seems like he's a very domineering sibling, and maybe Jordan's calling the shots. Maybe that's why you've not found love, because you're seeking Jordan's approval all the time. Maybe? As soon as Jordan told me that I shouldn't be with him, I ended it. Jordan does have a very strong stare, so maybe if Jordan told me what to do, maybe I'd do it too. I'm not sure. Powerful stare, a little bit domineering, but also still calls his mum mummy, so it's not all strength.
I'm excited for change. I hope you realise that you're setting my expectations really high now.
My name is Adam. I'm an entrepreneur with my own online startup. It is in the crypto space and it's got some really big plans for this business.
Oh, he's got some really big plans, and they thought, hey, Adam, get your shirt off. I wonder if they ask or if he offers. Adam and Janelle. So if we're looking at Ollie and Tani as the couple that are going to really work, then it's bad news for you, Janelle. We've seen this on Mafs many times. Someone who is an entrepreneur, and it's so broad.
How's it going, guys? How are you, mate? Yeah, good. Mate, I read this.
So you go and tell him off.
Oh, I have a stern chat with him. Oh, I see someone.
Oh my God, Jordan's such a bad boy.
Everyone. How you doing? Adam, nice to meet you.
Adam.
Yeah. Right foot.
Adam.
Right foot.
Uh-oh. Red flag, mate. It's not a good start, mate. Not a good start. Pros and cons list, mate.
Feeling the pressure up here, I'll tell you.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Under fire already.
Yeah, I can feel it. Don't worry, I can feel it.
Under fire already. It didn't seem like he was struggling with left and right, but you jumped straight in there, Jordan. Oh, Jordan's got a little sasshole mouth on him, doesn't he? And Mum, Janelle's mum's just egging him on. Are you gonna have a word to him? Are you gonna be stern with him? Are you gonna just fucking destroy Adam? Yeah, I think that's what you should do. Nobody is good enough for our baby Janelle. He was talking to Adam's, could be family, could be friends, saying that he already disapproves. Now, this could just be a very interesting sense of humor, but I think he's pretending to joke, but he's not actually joking. He means it.
Hi.
Oh, stunned.
You look amazing.
So do you. Look, stunning. Yeah.
Stunning.
Holy shit. She was stunning. Yeah.
I'm going to need a moment.
Oh, wow. Janelle with the rub of the suit. I don't know if it's the texture of the suit that was getting her hot under the gown, or if it was the arms underneath it. I think maybe it's the arms. She's seen a good-looking, expensive suit, watch, well put together man, and she thought, this is my dream. I've got everything I want. Jordan, do you approve or you already disapprove? Oh.
Their opinion and approval means everything to me, and I hope you learn to love them as much as I do. I'm pulling all my walls down to find a love like my parents' marriage of 37 years. I can't look at my mum.
I know she's a beauty influencer and you can't really trust anything that internet people say. No, never trust, don't trust anything that I say. I'm constantly lying to you. But Janelle seems really quite down to earth and real. Am I falling for it again, sweet baby angel?
I haven't lived a perfect life. I've done things I've regretted and I've lost myself along the way. But they've all taught me lessons and have made me the person that I am today. This marriage means everything to me and I promise to make you laugh. I hope that I never make you cry.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I don't know if I'm getting the most genuine vibes from Adam. I don't know. There's just something a little bit off about the way he's acting. It's hard to figure out what it means because he's so nervous and it's a very odd, artificial way to do this. And Jordan's got his fucking eye on him. It's hard to be a normal person when you've got Jordan just like, I already disapprove. Don't you touch my sister.
I did notice that he said he had a rocky past. It is like a pretty big red flag. I definitely have to find out more about him. I'll be gathering as much info as I can. I'll definitely be relaying that onto Janelle.
None of this I'm shocked about, Jordan. You blonde-top little Nancy Drew you are. You're going to get to the bottom of these red flags. Say what you want about Jordan, and you know I will. He might be right. Adam's given off a bit of a vibe, but it's good to own your mistakes. Everybody's made mistakes in relationships. It's good to own them. Jordan has definitely latched on to the mistake that he's talking about. Be damned if he's not going to find out what it is.
You said you ran your own businesses?
Me and my mates started up a competition business. Like it's online, like cool prizes and stuff like TVs.
So it's like a side hustle or like...
No, I feel like that's what we're going to work towards. Also, I was going to launch a podcast. Yeah, I really want to do something like that.
They're making it seem in the edit that it's very trivial. I can't really grasp what Adam does. Janelle, beauty influencer. She's online making videos about beauty. That, I can process that. A mate of mine and I, we had a startup, a website, which we give away things. Okay, I don't really understand that. But then there's stuff in the crypto space, and you want to start a podcast. As someone who does online content creation, don't. There's enough of us. It could be the edit, but it does seem very vague. What do you do, ads?
I looked up top 3 wedding dance songs.
I did too.
Like, I just like
chilling.
Like, how many times they ask, so what do you do? And you're like, dude, I told you, not a lot, man.
Like my favourite scary movie, Scream. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
You can tell he's happy.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't know if this is like too forward of a thing to say, but I felt like when we kissed at the start, like I felt like it was kind of like, I don't know, I felt a little something.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Yeah, it was like a peck, right? But
Yeah.
I still felt like I was still like, oh.
I know I say like too much because of all the shows that I watch. I end up saying like far too much, and I do try and beat myself out of it but like Ollie, like a little bit like, you say like a little bit like too much. And now that I've pointed it out for you, you are like never going to be like not being able to like see it. I think you should always Google best songs to do your wedding dance to, because a lot of people don't look up the lyrics of a song and they end up dancing to something that's about a breakup.
We haven't even chatted to Chanel yet. Yeah. That's how hot you are.
I'm going to need approval from her brothers.
This is literally the interrogation area. I like it.
You seem like a pretty stand-up guy. No, you said you've made mistakes in the past.
Yeah.
It's not like a great thing to hear your sister's husband say, right? Like, do you mind sharing like exactly what it was?
I can tell you this. I had a relationship. I was engaged about 8-9 years ago. I cheated in that relationship.
That is alarming, to say the least. When times get tough, who's to say you won't do it to my sister?
You don't have to worry about me ever hurting your sister or cheating on your sister or anything like that, because
I guess, time will tell. Like,
time will tell. I respect that. If I could bring that up and have that conversation.
That is something that is a really big deal to me and Josh, especially as overprotective brothers.
Well, at least they know they're overprotective brothers. Why does Josh look like a pop star? Is Josh someone that we're meant to know? Is that why Jordan's trying so hard to be something? Because, Josh and Janelle are the famous siblings. All right, so he's made past mistakes in relationships, one relationship where he cheated. Now, here's what I hope happens. I hope that Josh and Jordan, JJJ, I hope that Double J keep their mouths closed and don't tell the other J before he gets a chance to. What is it about J names trying to make the narrative about themselves? Jess, Josh, Jordan.
He is actually a very good looking guy.
Yeah, he is.
I think there is definitely a lot of potential there. I see the compatibility.
In our talk, that sort of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yes, we know he would tell you.
Yeah, like
we would rather this come out of his mouth.
Is this to do with his biggest regret?
Yes.
Is it bad?
They don't end up telling her, and that's good. Although somehow they've made it seem more ominous than... Yeah, he killed a man. Yeah. He went to prison for 20 years. He just got out. Who knows what's going to be running through that Jay's brain at the moment. I do love how infatuated Jordan is with Adam's looks. Yeah, Adam, actually, we're going to talk to you first because you're the hottest. Yeah, Janelle, actually, he's super fucking hot. Don't worry, Jordan. We've all got eyes. We can see. That's definitely the approval that Janelle was looking for. Okay, thank God you find my new husband hot. Otherwise, what would we do?
I ain't danced since my year 7 social, 15 years out of the game. And it doesn't feel real.
No, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, a double one. All right. So even though I didn't need to make it official this late in the game, I'm going to. That's the couple that I think is going to work. And I think Janelle and Adam are going to have some problemos. Mainly Jordan. I love how Tani was like, hang on, what does that mean? They're all tapping glass. Does that mean we should kiss? We should...
Is there something you want to lay out to me?
So the one thing I guess that's like hitting me hard is I have cheated in the past. My first serious relationship. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
My head is telling me, once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. He probably isn't either. I really, really respect that you've been honest with me. I'm not going to hold you accountable for something that you did 10 years ago.
That's really grown up. Hey, when you're young, you do dumb, stupid things. We've all done dumb things that have huge consequences. So it's great that Janelle can sit there and go, you know what? We've all done shit and I'm not the same person, you're not, so let's hope we've all grown from it. Give him a chance. I do smell something off Adam. It's concerning. It's a bit fluff boy.
Are you career stable?
You know, I'm a big believer in like manifestation and all this type of stuff. What you're meant to have is what you're supposed to have. I want good things. I know they're coming for me as well.
Okay, thanks for being honest.
Yeah, give you something to think about, huh?
Yeah, he's 35 and he doesn't really have a solid career at the moment.
We found the problem. In all the chat with the parents, and the brother is all about like, gotta have a career. I'm very career driven and I want to be supported, and now it's a huge problem. I don't know if you watched the UK season, Sweet Baby Angel, but there was a guy called PJ and he was partnered up with a girl called Jess. Now, she did not like that he still lived at home with his parents. He moved back there with the whole COVID thing. She also didn't love that he had a son, and she certainly didn't love that his means of making money was stripper. My thing was, well, he's making money. As long as he's making money and he enjoys what he's doing, who cares? Don't judge someone on their career. If they enjoy it and they make enough money to feed the kids and put a roof over your heads, then just back off. The difference here is that Adam, by the edit, I'm sure he said more. It just seems vague. I'm manifesting, crypto, online competition, starting a podcast. It's all a bit like, what is it? But if he's making money and he's happy, who cares? We don't have to put a label on it.
Tani and Ollie are waking up as husband and wife. Had a bit of a cuddle, bit of a pash in Fiji.
Wow.
Like Bali and stuff. I feel like it's up in like that region.
It's north. Yeah, it's like above like.
It's definitely above Australia, but no, it's not further than Bali. I feel like it's like up there.
There was no intimacy last night. We didn't sleep till 3 a.m. We talked about our past relationships, why we're single. He cheated in the past.
Yep.
You've told me what you do for work, but like you've never gone into detail.
So saying that, then really it is a big thing for you then.
I don't know if it's a big thing because I don't really know what you do.
A friend of mine, we ended up starting like a little competition business, sort of put it a bit on the back burner at the minute. Yeah, that's definitely going to be something I'm going to pick up.
Currently, do you have any stream of income?
Yeah, like I've obviously got that stream of income.
So you're still earning income from it now?
Yeah, I'm still earning income from that now because my mate's over there now. He's still looking after it. You're worried that I don't have money or something like that? Is that it?
Can you survive right now?
What would make you feel like that? Like, why is that such a big concern? You know, it's like a big red flaggy type thing for me. That's a big concern for you.
Am I making it sound like it's a concern?
Yep. The edit is showing that you keep talking about it. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like Adam is constantly trying to tell you that he has some money coming in, but I still don't get it. So you can see where Janelle gets a little bit, what is this? Can you explain to me what this is? Because it feels like murky. But then you can also see where Adam is, maybe. But you can also see how Adam would get mad at that. Constantly talking about money so early on you're in this experiment no matter what. So maybe give him time to open up. I don't know. It seems like such an easy thing to answer. I guess I don't like to tell people that I do YouTube. It just doesn't feel like a grown-up thing. Because it's not.
I'm just asking you.
I'm not saying anything to you about like, how much you earn and can you survive. Like, that's not even come to my mind. Where does that come from you? So I've told her how many times what I've done for work, she knows exactly what I do and what I've done. Don't make me feel like I've got nothing when you don't know me. But the fact that you made that comment about, can you survive right now? I've just told you I've got jobs and stuff, so in your head it shows that it doesn't sit that well with me.
I don't really care if you're rich or anything like that.
I mean, have I shown that I'm not okay? It's definitely not attractive to me at all. It's actually a bit of a turn off. Where we go moving forward, it's just going to make it a lot harder for me to get close with her or even open up to her.
She doesn't care if you're not rich, but she certainly cares if you're poor, I think. And I don't know what her definition of poor is. If you're bringing in anything less than 4K a week, we're done. You can really see it from both sides. He is so vague with what he does. At least from the edit, I don't really understand. He said that he's told her a number of times. Sure, but I don't get it. I don't understand it either. On Adam's point of view, all he's copying is someone asking him question after question, and he is getting defensive, and maybe he's getting defensive because he doesn't want to answer because he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know. Or your comments below. I don't know where this feels like a very odd argument to have so early on. It is making Janelle seem money hungry, but it also makes Adam seem like he's dodging the question. What is this competition website? Tell me. Would you like to sponsor this video? I am also a businessman.
You definitely
You got yeah, she looked gorgeous. She looked unreal. She always looks really good.
I gotta stop looking over, turn around.
Yeah, I think Tani and I really hit a new threshold today. I'm excited to kind of continue on from that. I'd do that again and again and again. Yeah, I hope she would think the same.
I don't trust it. I think it's Ollie's haircut and his choice of profession. Because I've got the same, you know, I've done it before and I don't trust me. And what is this look? This shaving just this bit. Whatever concerns I have about Ollie, they pale in comparison to Adam trying to explain his career choice.
Sort of didn't really sit well with me. Couldn't just let it slide, so yeah, just had to bring it up with her. I'm still confused about where Janelle's head's at.
You know, asking about someone's career is quite a normal question. Why is this something you don't like talking about?
It was a little bit condescending, or that's just how I took it, so I just thought, I've got to ask you about it. Where this is coming from, I have no idea.
I just need to know, like, are you financially stable?
She doesn't know about my investments and crypto. She's casting judgment on me. I'm taking it as that.
Well, maybe you should say that. Maybe you should say, I've got investments and they actually pay dividends, so I'm doing okay. I just feel like if you said that, she'd back off. But maybe you did. We didn't see it, and maybe Janelle's like a dog with a bone. And that bone better be gold-plated because she is not going to be poor.
Doesn't have to be rich, doesn't have to be, can't be poor.
Like for me, I really couldn't care what my partner does. Money is not a thing for me. Like maybe that's why I was a little bit taken back by it. Yeah, so I really didn't feel good about it at all.
I apologise that I made you feel that way.
Yeah.
It was, the comment definitely came across really abrupt. I definitely asked for someone tall, dark and handsome, and that is you.
We've hashed out our problems, we've had the talk. Cheers to that then.
Cheers to that.
But we're just taking each day as it comes.
So they've hashed it out, guys. They're trying to make us believe that it's all good and going to be smooth sailing, but we don't know what we're sailing on. Is it a super yacht? Is it a dinghy? Have you got a boat, Adam? I would actually like some clarification as to what he does, but he could be a career criminal. Let's not ask questions. As long as you're not poor, Adam. That seems to be Janelle's biggest thing.
Me and Ollie were intimate last night. We felt like it was a nice, natural progression of our connection and relationship. It kind of happened, and we were both really chuffed about it.
Chuffed?
Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, what did Tani say? She said it was good.
Really, she was chuffed.
I was very chuffed about it.
Well, it's a little bit endearing that he said, I don't know, what did Tani say about it? I thought it was good, but you get some feedback for me? Any pointers, Tani? Is that it? Is that where we end the episode? Oh, that's nice. Someone has created their own little fantasy suite. That's good. Because here I was thinking that Melissa was going to be the first one to... That is it for another episode, Sweet Baby Angel. If you want to hear your memo me's and thoughts, make sure you join the live shows. They happen not too long after the episodes air here in Australia. Normally around 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. If you can donate to the channel, it really does help because I'm a businessman and the only way that I can be a businessman is if we get money. Yeah, I'm upfront with how I make money, unlike Adam. It's from your donations. There is a link below in the description, also at the top of the comments. Click that and support the channel. If everyone who watched the videos gave $1, wouldn't that be a great business model? I don't know. We'll see. And I will see you for one more episode tomorrow, Sweet Baby Angel. Bye-bye.